You're not?
Not ready, Freddy. Oh, now who's getting up?
Smoky brew. What a dream I had, pressed in organdy,
I apologize.
clothed in crinoline of smoky burgundy,
Today's a white night.
softer than the rain. I wandered empty streets down, past the shop displays. I heard cathedral bells dripping down the alleyways. And I walked on, and when you ran to me, your
Okay,
cheeks splashed with
I'm gonna have to
night.
leave. You know that, right?
We walked on empty fields of
Copyright.
juniper and lamplight. I held your hand. And when I woke
And I have no idea why he thinks he needs to sing.
and
As an
felt you
opening.
warm and near.
Hi, Robbie.
Art Garfunkel and Paul Simon are
Hi, Larry.
possibly
Larry's
getting back together. Hey, Larry. So that's one of my favorite songs they have. So I'm really hoping that I get to see them perform that song in person, because it is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever seen. One of the lyrically and musically is unbelievable.
That really irritated me. I don't know why, but it really irritated me.
My singing?
Yeah. Hi, Sherry.
And when I woke and felt you warm and near, I kissed your honey hand with my grateful tear. Unbelievable song. It's unbelievable.
Leave it up to the singers. Just a little food for thought.
I can sing if I want to.
Yes, on your own live. You know how you don't
I
like
can
me to
piss
do?
some people off.
You know how you don't like me to do certain things on our live?
Well, I don't think I'm really, going after any individuals except maybe Art and Paul.
In everybody's
I don't think
fucking
they really care.
ears.
I
I mean,
mean,
you're attacking
Art
everybody
is
in
never
their
going
hearing.
to.
Dan, there are people
Somebody
now
like my singing.
who can't.
Somebody like it.
They're telling you lies.
They're not.
They're trying to be nice. Some of them.
I mean, I get so much support. It's a wonder that I'm not just doing everything, because the minute I do it, bam, I'm supported and encouraged to do all these things.
Everybody's like, Dan, enough.
And then everybody. Then she speaks for everybody.
Well, you want me to name names?
Name names. Name your minions.
Okay.
Give me a non-minion.
Here we go. Here we go.
Her minions are coming out like holding their ears and shit.
Tape his mouth shut. Dan, you are not good.
JI 420 improves.
Rather hear
that
your poems.
improves the singing for
Rather hear your poems.
sure. Look,
Drake says, I tell you every time I hate your singing.
let's hear you sing. Come in a box right now and let me hear you sing the same thing, acapella. Because it's not hard, and especially when you're not a singer. I'm doing the best I can for you.
No,
Who was it?
nobody
Who was it? I was doing. Whoever made that comment, I
Nobody-
was singing for you to make your night just a little bit better.
Nope.
And you have to come in and just rip me apart.
Yep.
Just destroy me. Just
Yes.
zap my confidence.
Well,
I don't
you
know if
set-
I'll ever even talk in public again.
You set yourself up for that. Horribella. Horribella.
That Phil Collins. Which one? It must have been a mistake. I've been waiting in the car for hours. Would you do that to me if we made a date and we were just non-show, just stand me up, like that person did to Phil?
Huh?
Come, let's see. Come
Don't
in the
sing.
air tonight.
Jesus. Don't sing. Juicy fucking chicken. Don't sing.
I knew what you did.
Yes.
It's all been a pack of
And
lies.
Dan, it was Dan's fault, just so you know. Wipes. Wipes.
Jingle bells.
Wipes.
That man smells Robin laid an egg.
Okay,
What,
just-
are they going to come get me for the fucking
you
Jingle
know,
Bells
you know
thing?
how many times you
I
look
go, they're
at
gonna
me
shut me down.
and
Oh,
you
he's
give me
singing
that
freaking
look,
Jingle Bells
like
during
shut
Christmas.
the fuck up. I'm giving you that shut the fuck up look, or I'm taking off.
That's your
Stop
look.
singing.
That's not a different look. You give that's the look that you always look at me
Stop
with.
singing.
A shut the fuck up look.
Well, shut
I mean,
the
that's
fuck
what
up.
I'm used to. If I went by your look, I'd be a mute.
I literally think he should do these by himself.
I'd be a mute.
Mm-hmm. I'll do mine. You do yours.
Oh, if you want to go, go.
We're gonna.
I mean, if that's what you want. That's it. You're right there.
Mm-hmm.
My wife's not single yet, Pasquale.
No, you're not single yet.
And by the way, that song that I was singing happens to be our wedding song too. I mean, that just a little bit of a kicker as she sticks the knife in. That's our wedding song. Thank you for your romance. It's incredible. I feel like we just got married yesterday. Ed Salinger is absolutely fine. That we had a pretty good video today.
Drake, that's for you.
We had a pretty good video. He was doing good. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I need a real man.
Bobby, I would love to. Honey, you don't even know what a real man is.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, you don't know because you got a real man.
Exactly.
A real man takes care of his father.
You said it.
That's what a real man does.
You said it.
A real man cries and sings. You guys, taking mine back. I don't know when. Sometime when it used to be just. That's a song, Real Men by Joe Jackson.
Yeah, he just dissed his own self.
Joe Jackson, Real Men. He'll tell you what a real man is.
Does Dan talk?
And if there's war between the
Yes.
sexes, then there'll be no people left.
Yeah, he walked into that.
I didn't
Dan,
walk
you
into
talk
it.
too much. Absolutely, Harrison.
I'm on a fucking. Nobody else can talk here except for me and Danielle, right? If I don't talk, then it's just an awkward silence, and I won't go there. I was going, but because I think my wife's getting a little annoyed with my needling, so I'll just back off that for a second. But I will break out in song. What's your favorite song?
Oh, Tonya, hang in there. That's hard. Yeah, he screams. He does. Your real man, Robbie. My real man, Robbie's here.
Bobby? Robbie or Bobby? It's Bobby, I think, right?
Nope.
Oh, Robbie.
It's
Right,
Robbie.
Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
Will I ever practice common law? So, common law is not really a practice. It's just a type of law. You can have statutory laws, or you can have common law, which is basically the law of precedent. You know, court decisions that preceded. So you can have legislatures that make law, and that's called statutory law.
Right, B.
Yep, Joe Jackson, Judy. And common law is just the law made by the court. I don't think that we can agree that statutory law was created by corporations because we had statutes, I think before we had a corporation, before there were corporations in this country. A corporation is just a function of a law. It's just a legal fiction. So a corporation itself is really a product of statutory law.
Fill her up.
Sorry, would you rather have me sing? I can talk boring legal stuff, or I can sing.
God.
I can sing.
How many of you love Dan's lives? He's entertaining. Cheers.
I'm entertained.
Yeah, you sing or you talk law.
I actually am enjoying my wife more tonight because,
I'm drinking.
yeah, instead of the gummy. So I kind of enjoy that little, the feisty banter. It just gets me going. A little feisty banter.
Yeah, I had a glass and a half because I'm not really drinking.
A glass and a half, baby.
My vagina's closed. I had to have a procedure for my mental health and my
So
health.
at 8 minutes, we learned that my wife's vagina is closed.
And
At
it's
8 minutes, and
closed.
somebody take a note of that so we can put it so people can come right to it instead of watching the whole live. They get right to her vagina comments. People do that with my dad. Like when he comes in, they'll put, you know, hey, Ed's in there like 30 minutes and 2 seconds. We can have Danielle's vagina comments. And is it open for business?
Nope.
Is it open for business?
No, it's old. She closed that.
Has it been shut down by the health department?
She went bankrupt.
You know what? She's slacking anyway. I mean, the quality has really gone down lately at the V shop. The quality is just not what it used to be. I'm telling you, I'm gonna complain. I want new management.
She had
that V shop.
Yeah, well, she had some financial troubles and woes, and so
she had financial troubles.
Yeah, she had to just put the bars.
Like I'm angry at my husband because he's not making enough money to support my lifestyle, so she's closing down. She's closing up.
I'm making more money than you at this point.
Is that right?
Yes. I saw what you got paid out today. Ooh, that was big money.
All right, well then let's start living off your money. That's so from now on, Danielle's now the big time winner. We're gonna see. You can pay. I'm gonna stop giving you my money, and then you can pay the bills with your money.
Do you give me your money?
You take it. You just took it today.
All of it.
I just saw what I took out.
Yeah, and that couldn't even support one grocery bill.
What do you mean it couldn't support one grocery bill?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Where are you shopping? Because it was like $1,800. What do you mean it wouldn't support a freaking grocery bill?
Jay, are you working? Because apparently
I was working this morning, and I'll be working tomorrow morning too.
I'm making triple. What's that?
Well, you're selling stuff. You're selling products, and I think it's great. I love your contribution, but I don't sell, knickknacks on TikTok. You do, which is great. I think it's wonderful contribution, but
still more than
the
knickknacks.
I don't sell
still different than the knickknacks.
I try and do
still making more than you despite the
right.
Still the knickknacks. Still making more than you. He's just just check on him, but he's
Pop, you alright?
He's been coughing a lot lately while he's eating.
Slow down, Pop. Slow down.
And as he coughs, he still shoves food in his mouth.
I mean, he's coughing and he's just putting it in.
I know. That's what I said.
I can't even be in there because he'll try and talk to me, and then we'll really have a.
Mm-hmm.
So I have not supported you until now. What does that mean? She quit working 20 years ago.
No, that was the dig on me, if you heard that correctly.
Oh, I was going to say, I've been...
That was the sexist comment.
I appreciate that.
Has he not supporting you until now?
Yeah, I mean...
I have supported him. I've raised his kids.
The money's never... It's not a singular thing. I've never looked at my earnings as my earnings or your earnings. It's never looked at it like that.
Talk to that person. I know, I'm not arguing that, but I'm just replying to our followers.
Ooh, I love that. Ooh, voice.
I wanted my microphone. Hi, Dak. Where's Dak?
Sean, my heart rate's not high because this is just fun for us, right? We're having fun. If we're going to really argue, we're not going to do it online. These are real argument material.
Now. We're poking right now.
We're poking, but we're not mad, and
I'm not mad, but I'm irritated.
It's like this. I'm just being me. Once it's over, I'm done. I don't even remember what the hell we talked about.
Do.
She harbors from, just my jokes. If I poke, she will harbor and carry it forward throughout the night, maybe even into tomorrow.
It has nothing to do with what happens
but
now.
when you're already shut out,
happens to do
when the vagina is closed.
It happens before the live. It's not even the live. I don't care about the bantering in the live. I care about the shit that happens or doesn't happen before the live.
What happened before the live? I mean, what you're talking about.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
The man does not always have the last word. Jose, you and I couldn't co-mingle. Just buffering.
Yeah,
we were buffering a lot. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Maybe is it
Remember,
too close?
Dan hates it when I don't drink, but then
that's not true. I'm one thing. I am consistent, and I've said many times. I don't like you. Nobody. I like when you drink a little.
Hold on. Time out. Grandma. Do you want to read that? He can't see.
You should always be ashamed of yourself.
You
exposed
all
to the
should be ashamed of yourself. Who exposes them?
That is a perfectly
Dementia on
that's a perfectly
social-
reasonable opinion. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
That is a reasonable opinion.
A reasonable opinion, Grandma.
And it's good to look out for people that can't look out for themselves. So I do appreciate, that any channel like this probably should get extra scrutiny. We're pretty damn careful about what we put out, Grammy, and I'm really careful about protecting my dad's dignity and his image. And I think we've done a pretty good job because he's loved everywhere.
Grammy.
So I hear you, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate your
Grammy.
standing up and trying to look out for people that can't look out for themselves. But
Hold on.
it is what it is, and if you really don't like it, you shouldn't watch.
You're right. Grammy. Ed has said
Money
numerous
maker,
times
I know them Steelers
on
do
the
good.
lives that he understands the show. He
Danielle,
loves
what are you
this.
doing?
He has fun talking to people. It's very great for him, and he loves the attention. That is all.
Yes. Grandpa, I don't know what the hell she just did, because I don't understand that language, but Grandpa does, as you'll notice, he knows he's talking to strangers, or he knows he's talking to other people, and it kind of, as it would for anybody, gives him a little bit of an adrenaline boost. It's really interesting to watch, but the way Falcons, the way he...
How about that language,
The
Sarah?
way he sparks up sometimes when he gets on is really pretty impressive to me.
Sorry, I did that for somebody else. Y'all are so weird with the in love things.
Bills were pretty good.
Y'all have to get over the in love thing.
I don't know what you were talking
He's
about.
not in love with me.
Danielle, don't even go there. That's not even a place to go.
Hi, Ames. How are you? Are you home?
Amy, she's not embarrassing. She is my wife.
Thanks, Amy.
And we're both here having a good time. That's right. And it's okay because, we're out there. I'm not worried about, her being embarrassing. She's real. Sometimes real is, whatever, but.
Thanks, honey. That was really sweet. Finally.
I'm still not getting any tonight.
Amy, how about them apples?
It might be planting seeds for the future when it's opening season. I think they're rebuilding it. It's going to be improved.
2 in 1 day? Stop it. No.
You can just speak up. Nobody can hear. Just say it. It's only me.
I know, but I'm trying so you don't hear it, because then you get mad at me.
I'm going to watch this anyway, right? I'm going to watch it later.
I said poor Amy just got embarrassed.
Oh. Please don't call people out by name.
Shmamey.
Shmamey. Pop, what's going on?
Shmamey. Yes. Yes. Sorry. Yes, I'm a Nashvilleian. Hey, Ron, what's up? Danielle, Dan, I can get you better. Oh, spoken like a true strong woman.
You're welcome.
I think we have the first stage. Thank you to all the teams that jumped in to give Dan gifts.
What a dream I had. What are you talking about?
Shmamey. What did you need?
I wiped his face off.
Oh. Do you want to read some negative comments?
Lucy, my dad's eating right now, and I was just in there wiping his face off. I could show you the back of his head, but we don't show him eating. One of the ways we protect my father.
Amy's not disrespectful. Leave her alone. Amy, are you home yet, honey?
Please, forget about individual people that
I'm
are coming.
talking to my friend who's been in the hospital for over a week.
Well,
I'm asking if she's
Please
home.
don't scream either. I just thought you were talking to the one over here. Oh, that's just a horrible mistake. Jesus, shoot me.
Really horrible.
Yeah, I mean, my God, who would make
Sorry,
such a horrible
Amy.
mistake?
Love you, girl.
I love you, Amy.
No, you don't.
Not Shmamy. Amy. Shmamy, you're probably okay too.
There's a difference. Shmamy and Amy.
All right.
Amy's my friend who was just in the hospital. Shmamy
I'm
is...
glad you're out of the hospital, Amy.
I don't know. Okay, she's home.
We are good. We are good.
Thank you. Love you. I know. Dang, Dan. Damn.
That's disrespect not to show your dad while he's eating.
Dan's drinking Modelo.
I don't understand that. I don't get that.
Maybe they were joking.
Maybe, I don't know.
Give them the benefit of the doubt.
I'll give them, it's not a doubt. I just
That's
don't
what
understand.
you tell me. I'm just helping you out too a little bit.
8675309.
Yeah, Randy. Rich.
How you doing in Kentucky?
I'm rich in love.
Big trucker.
Did you read it? I read that. Yes, I read that. Brent
We
said
had a little
something
burp
about not
came
being
there.
able
Dad's
to
doing
walk,
fine. He's
and I
chowing.
said I was sorry. I did see that. I didn't see anything else Bren wrote. If she wrote, your wife is a 10. I'm not really a 10.
Hey, Norway.
I'm going to pour a
In
glass of wine
Vancouver,
behind
and
it.
Egypt. You know, her
I
father
did
was
it
born in
tonight.
Cairo.
I did it. I did it.
Oh,
I
son.
really wanted some. Oh, Bren, we love you. I needed it tonight. I've been craving
What did
it.
Ed eat tonight? I saw you had salad. You had some mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes and chicken.
By the way, were those mashed potatoes? They
I
were
made
box,
them.
right?
Nope.
You made the potatoes?
Mhm.
Really? Good job. That's impressive. That's impressive. Eritrea. I'm not even sure where that is. I hope I remember to look that up, because I do love learning about new places.
It's Taylor Swift. He couldn't hear it. He couldn't even hear it.
We're never, ever, 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 ever getting back together again. That's Taylor Swift, right? That's what she's saying? I mean, I don't know how she's so
All right,
big.
Bobby, come on over.
I mean, she's so big. I mean, she's like,
Yeah.
you know, at least Madonna,
Bobby.
like the Taylor Swift of her day, you know, had some kind of, you know.
Okay, why the hell
Borderline
are you so
size.
baffled that I made those mashed potatoes?
I'm not. I just looked at them and I thought, fuck, these are boxed, but I'm happy to hear they're not. I'll eat. There's more of them left. I'll chow some down tonight.
I don't make box mashed potatoes.
I appreciate that. You take good care of me and Grandpa.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, Colleen.
How you doing up in Folsom? Just up the street from us.
Oh, thanks, Erica. You just reminded me. I need to
Tabitha,
touch up.
she's a 10. Cooking, you know, 3.5.
I'm
Four.
not. I'm
Honest,
better than him.
Honest.
Yeah, I cook.
That's the bar. I'm better than him. I cook 2 things: French toast and fajitas.
When's the last time you cooked French toast?
Well, I haven't cooked French toast in a long
I
time.
mean,
but I can cook it, and I can make
and
chocolate
the
chip
last
cookies.
time, when's the
I
last
can do
time
good
you
chocolate
baked
chip
chocolate
cookies.
chip cookies? Literally like 30 years ago,
It's been a while.
when
but
we
maybe,
were in the apartment.
maybe I
The
will.
last time you did
My,
that. was-
my older brother Dave has this amazing recipe for chocolate chip cookies with bran, a little bit of wheat flour, some white flour to make it tasty. He uses, you know, a little less sugar, all the good chocolate
Brown
chips,
sugar.
and they are freaking delicious. I'm gonna make those
Oatmeal
again.
brand.
I think he should make should be Dave's cookies. You know, like Dave's bread. There should be Dave's cookies. My brother Dave.
Okay, but my thing is when's the last time that
It's been a
you
while.
cooked any of
It's
those
been a
things?
while, but I'm gonna.
And even your fajitas.
Maybe we can make some cookies on a live once. I can show you how, you know, you put, and they're kind of healthy cookies. Not really healthy because a lot of sugar and fat and that stuff, but they're delicious and they got some fiber and bran and all that good stuff. Grandpa does love Danielle because she takes care of him. I mean, she bathes him, she cooks for him, she cleans for him, she changes his bedding, she does all of his laundry, and that's a daily thing. I mean, his sheets get changed about every other day. And, you know, he's always in clean clothes. She takes really good care of him. Despite all the, you know, the tone you see on the videos, that's different than, you know, just drogging every day, doing it, getting them breakfast, making sure that those dishes are done, making sure he's got clean clothes on, making sure he's showered, helping him in the bathroom. All these things she and I do. And she does them, I do them, all of these things. And people, just for whatever reason, choose to really, go after her for her tone and her attitude. And as you see, her attitude is what it is. I'm not saying, go out and marry this attitude, but that's just Danielle. She does a great job with Ed. And I'm okay, and that's why I don't get involved in the troll comments or how she acts on social media, but the way she takes care of my dad is amazing. And you just have to see it, and that deserves respect. Cher, yes, some people, Cher, do get intimidated, and Cher was an incredibly outspoken woman. I mean, Cher, talk about dominating your man. I mean, Sonny and Cher, who was bigger? I mean, good God, it was, and that was at a time when it was, yeah.
Somebody sent this for Grandpa, and I put it on because it's my hometown. Grandpa will wear it, but we share clothes. We share underwear. We share socks.
We have to share clothes because Grandpa's got all the good clothes. I mean, he's got the best wardrobe in the world. If I'm going to do a live, I'm looking at I can't find anything to wear. I'd be going to Grandpa's thing and get a nice shirt.
No, Samantha,
Thank
thanks
you
for
for the
reminding me
roses.
to ask. Andrew, how's that audition? Did you find out if Andrew? I forgot to ask
Maybe,
him.
I don't know. Do we want to ask? Want he tell us?
Oh, I'm assuming.
I don't want to ask.
What if he didn't make it?
If you don't get it, you don't get it. I mean, this is his first audition ever. I mean,
I'm proud he did it.
I'm writing a song, by the way. What are you laughing at? Why do you think that's funny? I'm writing a fucking song. I'm writing the lyrics to a song. This kind of support is just tragic. It's tragic. It's a good thing I'm self-motivated, or she's got a rope on the back of my neck. I'm trying to get ahead. I'm working. I'm trying new ideas. I'm running, but I've got a harness. She's holding me back with her verbal comment. She's holding me back. I could have 10 songs on the charts, but no, you're holding me. You're worthless. You can't write. You won't let me get there. But I am writing it.
Can you give us a little sample?
Now you want me to sing? Is that what you want me to sing?
Because it's your own. Do you have the tune?
I have a tune. So
You want to get the microphone?
no, somebody in the music business, I'm not going to say who, but I got some music, right? And this person said, hey, see what you can do, poetry, lyrics. So I'm doing it. I'm listening to the song in my head, on repeat, over and over. It's just the musical part.
Okay,
right?
Get on with it.
That's it. I mean, get on with what? I'm telling the fucking story.
You grabbed it like you were going to sing.
Well, because you're sitting there making fun of me.
Look, I want you to sing a little
Why do you
closer.
think it's sing? What do you mean sing?
I want to hear it to the tune.
I mean, it's gonna have to be sung by a singer.
No, but I want to hear it from you. Can you play the music?
I can read it.
No, but now you want to read it?
I can read it. I'll
now
read a
you
little
want to
bit.
read it. Sing it. Sing it.
I have to play the
no,
music.
just sing it with the tune of the music.
I can't. I don't have the tune in my head.
Well, you can't.
I have to play it. It's on my phone.
I can't.
But I could. But I wrote a song.
Now he wants to read it.
Ironically, it's about relationships.
Oh, that's funny. What a coinky dink. Sing it.
I feel
I'll
numb.
sing it. What's this? What's that bullshit?
I already did that on it's a different
Spanking and bright lights and
What?
heat and sweat.
That was about my birthday. You don't even watch my videos. So it's incredible. She never watches my videos, never reads my poems, never hears them. She probably never heard a poem that I've written, and I've written a lot of them. It's about a stalled relationship.
This is great.
It's about a stalled relationship. People our age, and it's
Congrats,
about
old friend.
you live your life, your marriage, and then you reach these parts where it's like I've done everything. We're kind of on a treadmill.
I'll sing it. Yeah.
My
and it
tune's on there.
always has to be our life.
What the fuck are you gonna write about? It's not really our life, but
Okay.
it's just inspired by our life.
I feel numb sitting in my chair. Those angry words are hang in the air. When I reach out, I want you there.
What? I mean, you're missing the whole. I mean, she's skipping lines. I mean, obviously
I
we don't have a
picked
performer
you
here. I
and
mean,
you picked me. It's like a ringing of the fuck. I need to hear the tune.
I'll have to play you the tune.
Are you gonna sing it?
I'm not going to sing it. It's for a real singer.
I understand, but can I record it with the tune with you singing?
I am not singing, right? I'm not going to be the one singing it.
I
I
understand.
don't have a voice for this crap.
We know, but you still sing anyway.
You guys want to hear the first verse?
I just sang it.
I feel numb sitting in my chair. Those angry words hang in the air. The wounds are fresh, but I don't care. When I reach out, I want you there. I picked you and you picked me. Life was as glorious as it could be. But that was then and this is now. I want to get back, but I don't know how. That's the first verse. That's my verse. Someone with musical talent is going to make something out of that. And then it goes on. It goes on.
It's all about our marriage.
The years grew short, but our days drag on. So I'm reaching out, writing this song. Let's rekindle our romance and finish this dance. Sometimes in life, there's no second chance. Our paths have veered, and I don't know why, but if you would be willing, I'm ready to try. That's the second verse.
I know. Go sit down, please.
It is kind of a country
Go
tune.
sit down, please.
It is kind of a country tune. That's absolutely
That's why
right.
you can't walk in there.
It's
a trick. Sit down, please.
It's kind of a country riff,
Sit.
kind of a country rock riff, and I need a chorus still. Take my hand and walk a while. I'll tell you jokes until you smile. Think back to way back when, and all we've done from now to then. We're halfway there, wherever it leads. And I'm not happy with the last line, so I'm not going to read it. But probably the end of it's going to be redone. And then it needs a chorus. It needs a chorus.
Here, take your pills.
And that's what came up as I was listening to this music over and over and over. And I'm going to send it back and see if they can
You
do
take what's
anything
in
with
there
it.
every night.
I'm not really a singer.
Yeah. Take
Send
it.
it to Zach
So I
Bryan.
can give you your dessert. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Because your
Well,
doctor.
see, now you're giving me a little confidence. I was really worried, to send this back and go, I've never really written
You have a
songs.
lot of things going on.
And I kind of don't know, the former, so I was kind of nervous about sending it back. I'm going to say, this could be absolute shit. It could be all right. Is there anything you can do with it? So we'll find out. Thank you, Andrew. That's what I wrote. I wrote that last night. Bubble. Jeremy, I'm sorry about your grandpa, and it is just all too common. This disease touches 1 in 3 people. 1 in 3 people either have it, know somebody that have it, live with somebody that has it, or somebody in their family has it. It's really a god-awful disease. Let me see if I can show Grandpa. Let me see if he's presentable. Is he presentable?
Well, right now he is.
All right. Dad, hold on. Okay, wait. Before you eat, say hello, Pop. What? Say hello to everybody. These are all people from all over the world that want to see you.
Oh, I don't see them all. No.
They're all here. They're all over the world. There's like 1,000 people watching you right now. Say hello.
That's interesting.
It is. You're a star, Pop. You're talking to 1,000 people right now.
Well, I'm all to eat.
I know. You did a great job, Pop.
Dessert.
Yep. You got a little healthy dessert there. It looks like a little fig bar of some kind.
Little fig cookie.
No, he's doing quite well. So maybe he'll get on tonight. I don't know. But he seems to be doing pretty good over there. It'd be nice if he could come. It's been a while, I think, since he's really been able to participate. But he seems right this second. Things can change very quickly, but right this second, he looks pretty darn good. If he finishes, I hope we'll ask him if he wants to come on.
Just give him his pills.
Gail, Zach will be so happy to hear that. My nephew plays the piano, right? And I like he's really talented at what he writes. Unfortunately, it's just music, right? And it's not, people aren't familiar with it because he's not playing covers. So he doesn't get a lot of exposure. I'm telling him, you got to play covers first. Get people play something that they're familiar with. And Hassan, Danielle's father was born in Cairo. Her grandparents lived there. I met her grandpa too, Papi. I don't know when they left Egypt, but at some point. How you doing up in Toronto? You play the blues, handsome doc? That's awesome. The septic tank. Someone asked about this last night. There's a lot of people using the toilets here. We have a septic tank, and sometimes, especially with somebody older, there might be a lot of paper that goes down the toilet, and so sometimes it stuffs up. 10 o'clock last night, we had to have someone out to unclog our stuff because, you can't have it stuffed with Grandpa. Especially if might be asleep. We have to have it fixed. So we had that incident last night. Hey, dear.
When you're done, Ed, we will clean it up. We don't need to worry about little pieces. Yeah, I know.
Grandpa,
But
we have a bib, we have a big placemat for him, but he'll spill stuff on the, what's that?
This is what he brought me.
He brought you that? Yeah.
While he was eating.
He picks little things
He's
up because he wants to.
hyper-focused on
Could
this
you
stuff.
get me that Oreo?
I would love,
That from
anything for my
oh, thank you.
husband.
Do we need a security guard? Not yet. Not yet.
Give me that other.
Whenever shop opens up again, I'll be ready and happy and everything will be good. Danielle she is actually, her DNA, she's like, she has Middle Eastern, she's Moroccan, a couple other countries back there. There's probably a little bit of hanky-panky going on when her family was in Egypt for a couple generations, because there's a little mixture of a lot of Middle Eastern blood in there. Robbie, I know. I mean, it's tough when you have, only a couple opportunities in a month. I will give him a hug for you. Hopefully, he might be in a position to come and sit down for a while. We'll see how he's doing.
He's finishing his second.
He's finishing his second fig bar.
Oh, wait.
Doesn't she look like Cleopatra? I mean, a little bit like Cleopatra,
Totally.
right?
Totally.
I think so. She may be related to Cleopatra. Are you related to Cleopatra?
Yes.
Who did she? Yeah. Yeah, go Vols.
I'm not
Tennessee.
Spanish. No.
Do you have any Spanish
Oh, cool.
at all?
Right. Nope. None. Do we ever hug Ed? Kevin, my son Daniel has done. My husband Daniel has hugged him a couple times.
He's not a hugger.
He's not a hugger.
In fact, we did. I was on with him live, and someone asked that, and I started to say we're not really touchy-feely, and then I said, well, let me show you, and I leaned over and I gave my dad a kiss on the cheek, and my dad was visibly awkward. We are just not, and I've given him hugs, and he'll kind of laugh it off.
Or he'll just sit there like this.
Yeah,
it's not the family. That's not what he does.
CA, I love talking about UAPs or UFOs, whatever you want to call them, but I've been really looking into that lately. And my God, I mean, they keep coming out with, the Pentagon comes out, no verifiable evidence of extraterrestrial intelligent life here on Earth. The thing that, to a lawyer, I look verifiable. Okay, that means you can't verify it. How do you verify, unless you capture it? And so the fact that they say there's no verifiable evidence makes me really question. That means there's evidence,
Robbie.
just they haven't been able to tie it to Alpha Centauri or something else. But there is evidence that there is life here on Earth that did not originate here on Earth. Intelligence, life on Earth or intelligence, not life. That's a stretch. But technology, foreign, intelligent, alien technology, I truly believe is here. I absolutely believe it. I knew there was life, intelligent life in the universe. I never believed it was here until I started seeing the Tic Tac videos.
Tic Tac?
Tic Tac. Yeah, and reading all the different things that have been going on and the location of all these things. They just happen to be, playing peekaboo with nuclear subs all over the world. And, during naval exercises, they happen to have a big thing for nuclear powered devices like ships and submarines that are nuclear powered. They seem to be zoning in on that, and air bases. That tells me that there's something going on that is not of this earth.
Nope, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Very interesting to me.
Ed, go sit down.
Lee, I'm not a Carolina fan or anti-fan. Somebody sent this, and
This is my house, I clean it.
and
So that's.
I'm happy to speak about dementia. That's my life right now. So I'm kind of underwater in dementia. So it is something that I'm more than happy to share and talk about and try and help other people that are in the same situation. This is all new to me, 6 years ago, you asked me, you're going to be on social media with your dad with dementia, talking to 1,000 people about dementia. I would have said, you're frickin' apt. You got dementia. But here we are. Pops is fine. You had a good dinner. He might want to come on. Is he still doing good?
Mm-hmm.
No.
He's walking to the kitchen.
And I believe it.
He can't sit still.
Pop, I'll take you. I'll take you. I'll take you. Walk straight ahead. And I'll go to the left here. That's not bad. I'm going to go to the left right here. There
Oh,
you
that's
go.
nice, Stephen.
Walk straight
March.
through here,
Oh
Pop.
my God, look who picked all those.
Yeah, those are pomegranates, Pop.
Hi, good morning, good evening, Daniel.
Hi, Ed. It's the first time he's seen me.
I should help you on,
You're doing good.
which is my room.
That's your room. The bathroom is to the left, Pop.
Here.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Go
have
ahead
a fun
and sit
day.
down, Pop.
I will.
March 26th, yep. Hi, Trent, how are you?
Okay, I'll get the door, don't worry. Are you pooping or peeing, Pop?
What?
Are you pooping or peeing? Are you gonna poop or pee?
I made you both, I don't know, but
Okay.
I not just the.
All right, let me know, I'll be right, I'm right here, Pop.
I can see.
It could happen right now. Let's see. Dogs. I can let that dog out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
25-year-olds.
Lana, what, my Maroc? The vibration? Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Sassy, I appreciate that.
No toilet paper, no wipes.
Sassy Lassie. My dad's first dog, his childhood dog, was a collie.
Oh my God, his nails are so long. Can you hear that clicking? Did you hear that?
What are you talking about?
There was clicking.
Clicking.
It's so funny. There's certain decibels you don't hear.
What clicking?
Creams was literally just walking. His nails were
Oh.
clicking because they're so long. And you couldn't hear the refrigerator in your
Hey,
video
OG.
today.
No, I can't hear that
The
sound.
decibels, like, there's things, it was driving me nuts. 'cause I was
Frequencies,
like-
they're called frequencies.
I was like, is that your phone? He's like, what's my phone? I was like, you heard it? The clicking? Yeah, we do have a bidet. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Steffi.
Peeing or pooping? Are you pooping? All right, well, let me know.
You really can't be quiet about that.
What?
When you ask those questions,
What?
I mean, maybe I should go in the other room.
What are you talking about? My dad?
Yeah, the question that you just asked.
I have to know. You have to know. I mean, that's you don't see a lot of that's a major part of caregiving is dealing with what I've got to deal with right now. Whatever it is, I have to deal with it and make sure that he is clean.
You do? You ask your. I know.
Did you poop?
Let's see what made us decide on getting a Subaru. Me. Yeah, me. They're good cars, and I didn't necessarily think I wanted.
Yeah, you do. Dad, just get up for a second. I don't see any poop in there, Bob.
I don't know why we're buffering so much. You're mean. You never sent me a pair of your undies. Yeah. It's tough, Dale. It's really tough. I take care of them all day long. Yeah, I take care of them all day long. I don't, it's not just like Dan and I kind of just are there, but I take care of them all day long even in between when Dan does it. I mean, it's just constant. You can't stand Subaru. The only thing I can tell you that I hate about Subaru is a lot of the materials they use on the vehicle is like they kind of fall apart a lot quicker because they're like green materials. Hi, Cubo. So, what? All day? Yeah. Arthur, it is overwhelming. I had another jewel in my crown. Well, shit. Let me tell you, literally. No, did you work while Dan was practicing law, or were you stayed home? I worked for a while, Kyle. Yeah, I worked for a while. I worked for a long while until Andrew was born. And then when Andrew was born, I quit. Dan wanted me to quit. Yeah. Always Toyota. Hi, Rustics. It is 5:45. A plant tour. I'm not making anything for Thanksgiving. Dan's sister is having it. Lots of products, lots of proceeds go to animal research. I do like, I really honestly do like Subaru. I think they're a good company. But yeah, would I get a Subaru again? I don't know. Hi, Cue Ball. The gate is a pain in the ass, but a godsend all in the same time. So, yeah. Josh, well, so, am I going to Thanksgiving? I don't know. Dan's the youngest if you just do Ed and Joanne, right? Ed and Joanne, but if you include Josh, that's 6, but not Joanne. Hello, Pinker. George. A turquoise mini. Mini what? Mini Cooper? How am I? I'm good. Hi, Shandari. What up? The experienced neck, though, makes number 11. I don't understand. Anywho, how you all doing? It is Monday. Did y'all know it was Monday night? What'd you all have for dinner? I made some mashed potatoes yesterday and some chicken barbecue. So, you have a Tesla? Nope. No breakfast for dinner. Yes.
You want to sit down here? You want to talk?
Baked
You want to
burritos.
get on social media, Bob?
Is Josh?
You want to talk to people? You want to talk to people? All right.
Smash burgers. Yeah. I love peanut M&Ms. Yeah.
Sit right here.
Right here or
Yeah.
there?
Right
I'm gonna
here's
eat
fine.
while Ed's on.
Well, she may want this head on.
Dad, you can sit right there. It's okay.
Can I sit here?
Yes.
Next to you?
Yes. Sit.
All right.
All right, Bob, hang on. Hold on, Bob. I got.
That's mine.
Well, you can have that. That's mine, but you can have it. Drink as much as you want. Hydration is good, Pop. Hydration is good. Let me get in here with you. Watch out, Mr. Keems.
Did what?
I'm gonna try and get in with you here, Pop. All right, let's see. How are you feeling, Dad?
Normal?
You're feeling normal?
Yeah.
All right. Did you like your dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else, Pop? What do you want to know?
Pardon me?
What do you want to know?
I want to know if you watched my dinner, method of eating my dinner?
Your method of eating dinner was perfect.
Well, then that's all I gotta say.
Fork to mouth, mouth to stomach, stomach to intestines, stomach to whatever, and then excavation. Then you just push it out, Pop.
Yeah, I did.
You push it out, which is excellent.
I did push it out, some of it, most of it.
You did great, Dad.
Pardon me.
You did wonderful.
It's not wonderful, it's just a normal physiologic changes in your...
And listen, this is very important because a lot of times people, to him, it's just a normal bodily function. He has no particular insecurities about it, no embarrassments about it, never has. He used to embarrass the living shit out of me by, the words he would use. And you have to take a BM, with my friends, and I'd be like, fuck, Dad.
You will, and I will too.
I know, Pop. Everybody does BMs, right?
Those who are normal,
Those who are normal do
and
BMs.
those who have been able to get both ends of the food supplies that go into your system.
That's right. What goes in must come out.
That's
Right?
right. Some of it will come out.
So-
Most of it will go out.
Yeah, and some of it is digested by your body and turned into energy and
That's
nutrients
right.
and all
That's
those things.
That's right.
Absolutely, Pop.
Well, here you are, another year.
Another year and we're still here, Pop. Another year and you're still here.
Still doing my
You're still chugging along, Pop.
self work in your house.
You are. You're still here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Anybody, Mom, Dad, there are people watching you right now from all over the world. There are people from all over the world, Pop.
What do we better say that?
Well, you can see there's somebody from San Jose, California. They're all over, Pop. They're here watching you to glean your wisdom.
It's possible, yeah.
Absolutely. You are known worldwide, Pop. Known worldwide.
As a partial invoice with
You're known worldwide for being Ed Salinger. Amazing Ed Salinger. That's what you're known for. People know you. They know your name, Pop.
some of them do, yeah.
They do. People come up to you on the streets, Pop. You driving down the highway, people will wave at you if they recognize you. It's pretty amazing. You are a known man.
It's possible.
It is absolutely.
It's also possible I just go and nobody recognizes anything.
Well, that is true too. That's my life, Pop. That's my
No,
life.
not your life. You're a dominant person because you're gonna do a lot of it.
Pop,
So-
you are the dominant person. You are the main attraction, Dad.
I don't know about that.
Well, you are. If you quit itching your eye,
What's it? The eyelids.
Pop, quit itching your eyelids.
I don't want the hair to get in my eyes.
All right, well, I'm not going to get in your eye.
That's what I'm doing. That's all. Yeah,
I think you're just humble. And when I start talking about you're known worldwide, you start having tics that come up because you're an incredibly humble man, Dad. But all these people are on here because they love you.
Some are looking, some aren't.
Well, I think most of the people on here love you, Pop.
What's that?
Most of the people on here love you. They know you, and they've known you for a long time from social media, and they love you.
That's a possibility, but I didn't see it.
Well, it is. But Dad, look at all these comments that are coming up here.
That's
They're
all
all,
right.
they're all for you,
Knows
Pop.
I say knows you more than they know about me.
And Dad, that's just not true. More people know you than know me.
You think so?
Oh, not it's by a large factor. Yeah, you are really known, Pop. You've got some videos out there that have been seen by a lot of people. Dad,
Both of us have.
you more than me, Pop. You
No,
more.
I don't think any more than you.
Well, trust me, Dad.
You know, you've opened up the door to get into the offices.
Pop, you're the one who opened up the door this time.
No,
This time, it was you. It
the
was
door was
you.
open already for me, not 100%, but it was open to me because I had no problem getting in.
Pop, you opened the door for me. That's what you did.
I hope so.
You did it. I mean, you did it. You
Well, that's
you
good.
did it for me.
I mean, I hope you notice the difference.
But, Dad, it's just a fact, Dad. You are. I mean, I wish you were. I wish social media came around when you were a lot younger, because you're an amazing man.
No, you're a good person, and you're putting a lot of your self-effort into this particular area, and you're doing very well, and people are proud of you because you know more about what's going on in this area than I do.
Dad, let me just tell you, I'm nothing without your help. You paved the way for everything that I am doing right now, even talking right here. You paved the way, Dad. You did that for your son. You did it. You don't even understand it, but you did amazing things and opened up opportunities for your son and your family that were not available before.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know about that.
I know you
That's
don't.
your idea.
But it is absolutely a fact. You don't know how much you did for your family.
We'll find out with time.
Pop, I wish that you could understand. That's my one biggest regret about everything that's happening, is this man should understand the impact that he's had on the world. That's the biggest my biggest pet peeve with this disease. It robs him of the ability to know not only what he's done, but what he's done for his family. Because I know that's what would really, make his life, his day, his year, it would make his life. He loves to help his family. And he's amazing.
Oh, if it really makes you feel lousy about that, then I would get back on that area where my conferences are.
Pop, you don't have to do anything. You've done it just naturally, being yourself. You didn't have to try and do anything. You don't have to work at it. All you have to do is be yourself.
I don't want to hear that.
No, that's what people love, is you being yourself, Pop.
Well, I'm doing this for my family.
I know you are, Pop. You do everything for your family.
Well, they're
He's-
important to me.
I know they are, Pop. The whole world knows how you feel about your family because you've made it crystal clear. And you put out this wonderful family message to the entire world. And you've shown how much you value family to the entire world. And that's part
Well,
of
I
your
don't want
award.
to go that far, but
Well-
yeah, it's good that I help the people in my area.
Dad, you've helped more people than you could possibly imagine. You have no idea what you've done for people. People in my position that you're helping. For real. Thank you for all the gifts.
Well, we'll see. In the long run, will tell us.
Pop, absolutely. Absolutely.
So how are you doing now?
I'm doing all right now, Pop.
Good.
It's Monday night. It's about what?
No,
That's a computer,
no,
Pop.
I thought it might be on the.
It's right here. You can see the time right there.
Oh.
See, 5:57?
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Well, that's interesting.
yeah. How do you feel, Pop?
Normal.
You want to stay on? Do you want to watch TV? What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Well, I'm talking on here, but if you're done talking, you can watch some TV before you go to bed.
What do you want to do?
I'm talking on here, Pop. That's what I'm doing. I'm talking. It's part of my job, is talking to all these people.
He's out talking to a lot of people.
There's a lot of people. It's hard to tell, Pop. It doesn't seem like it, but there's a lot of people on here right now
Yeah,
because of you, Pop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this was encouraging time, encouraging because people were calling from all their problems of last week, and then they enforced it earlier this week, and now we get it whatever they put down.
Something like that, Pop, absolutely. But in the meantime, you're talking to a lot of people, and you are known worldwide, Pop, because you are a benevolent man.
I don't know about that.
Well, I believe you are.
I'm glad that someone does.
It's not just me, Pop. It's a lot of people. The numbers don't lie, Pop.
They like you too because you You can give them the right houses for the right amount of money. That's
Pop,
what
I'm-
they like about you.
I'm not a realtor, Pop. I'm a lawyer. I don't work in real estate.
You do though. You do work in real estate.
Only my own stuff or your stuff. I help you guys out or help with transactions, but I'm not a real estate guy. But it don't matter, Dad. I'm retired and you and I are together. That's what we do right now. You and I get through each day together, and Danielle helps.
Well, I hope that she's up there too.
She's up there too.
What is that?
Mark,
Where's Mark?
Mark is at home, Pop. Mark is at home.
He's with his mother.
Well, he was with her today. Yeah, he took her out today. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Danielle?
Yeah.
All right, he's itching his eyes. Pop, we're gonna go sit down and watch some TV, all right? You want to get him, dear?
I know. I thought we do whatever you want to do. It's your house.
All right, well,
Well,
let's
do whatever you want to do. It's just felt like I want to.
Pop, you do whatever you want to do, but I want you to watch some TV because you're getting a little tired here. You want to watch a little TV?
What everybody wants to watch, that's what I'll do.
All right, let me help you, Pop. Let me turn this way. Let me help you
You
up.
want to watch?
I'll help you. Here, Danielle, here, you take this.
You want to watch Danielle?
Yep, she's gonna watch. Watch your feet, Pop. You gotta move your feet
Oh,
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, dogs. You ready? Want me to help you up?
No, I can get up.
All right, good. Walk straight forward, Pop.
Well, Danielle wants to. You know how to change the station.
Yeah.
All right, I'll walk this way a minute then.
All right, Pop.
I like to do this way here.
I'll take you to the couch,
Knock it
Pop.
off.
I'll take you to the couch, Pop. To the right. Keep going.
What did I eat here?
You ate a lot of stuff today.
What?
You had mashed potatoes, you had turkey, you had chicken, you had rice. Straight ahead, Pop. You already ate dinner.
Yeah.
You had a big dinner. Straight ahead, Pop. There you go.
She was one barking.
Did you get his pills?
Yep.
All right. Sit right there, Pop. All right, Pop. I gotta pee. All right, Pop. How to do that?
I had my dessert, which is Magic Spoon protein bar. So good. Yeah. Get this girl out of here. Anyhow, the plumber came last night. How was LV? Las Vegas? Somebody posted a video of Las Vegas? When did I go to Las Vegas? Oh, is that you? Sorry, that was Coco. I kept hearing. What are you barking about? It's Roll Tide. Technically, it's not Roll Tide. Technically, it's Tennessee. It's really worse sometimes for him, especially in probably late afternoon. Maybe Vegas, what? Yeah. We'll go to Vegas in April. We're going to Vegas.
The cocoa.
I'm drinking. Yeah, I'm done. I had a glass and a half. I'm done. D-O-N-E. She is a beautiful canine. You are such a beautiful canine. She is. She wants her butt rubbed. Look at her.
I have 4 brothers and a sister. Thoughts on the Niner game? That's my thoughts.
Did you watch it?
I watched it.
The
You know,
whole-
the Niners can't finish a game. They just simply can't. They haven't been able to for years, including the last 2 Super Bowls they won. They can't finish a game. It's really, I mean, it's just different than the Niners I grew up with.
Well,
You play us next week? The Packers. All right, I just love playing the Packers. The Montana Favre thing. Moneymaker. I can't argue with you today. because after last game, I can't, I'm grounded in reality, and the Niners are just not going to win the Super Bowl this year. Just ain't going to happen.
They're not even getting close.
No, I mean, they don't even make the playoffs. Well, the Packers are a great team with a great history, Packer girl. I love your name and your passion for the game.
Baxter's making a mess right now.
Rena, did he tell me? He never told me about nail fungus. I mean, one time I had a rash when I was playing football, jock rash, and he told me how to cure that with some kind of cream, but.
Who think you have jock itch?
I had it when I was in high school.
Oh.
I don't know what it was called, but it was like a rash from rubbing.
Who do you think's going to the Super Bowl? Somebody asked.
Well, I think that the Chiefs are probably going to go to the Super Bowl and
who
probably
else?
win it. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's just hard to tell at this point. Joe Montana and Jerry Rice are heroes of mine, absolute heroes.
Andrew's named after Joe.
Andrew Joseph Salinger, he's named after Joe Montana. All my kids were named after sports figures.
I just realized I spelled Andrew's name.
Jennifer Peyton Salinger, you guys know who Peyton is, and Hannah Page, which was short for Peja Stojakovic, who was playing for the Kings at the time. Lions, Chiefs, it could be. I'm not a big college football fan, Mary, because I went to San Jose State. Although now San Jose State's in the news for sports for a different reason. But when I was at San Jose State, we didn't compete nationally or anything like that. So
Our German barks at everything, and especially.
I'm a giant fan.
Oh, your Allison page.
I've read JD. I've read most of his stories. I've obviously read the novelette, and I have a pretty good collection of JD Salinger works. How's Millie? She's good. My shirt probably is on backwards.
It is.
I just got cold. I just put it on like 5 minutes ago. I picked it up and put it on. I didn't look.
If you're getting DMs from me, Kate, it's not me.
Religious beliefs? Not really. I don't know the San Jose State volleyball coach. I mean, I know there's shit going on. I know there's lawsuits. I know the situation that they're facing, and it's a tough situation. I'm watching like everybody else. What's going to happen? Where's it going to go? How are we going to deal with those issues? I'm watching like everybody else. Is Dan getting like Mark? Probably not tonight.
I'm angry.
There's confirmation. She's angry tonight. Can you believe that?
I'm angry.
She's angry.
Millie does like apples.
I mean, Jesus Christ. That's like Seinfeld, when Costanza had to take the golf ball out of that whale's snout or whale hole. So, the sea was angry today, my friends. Danielle's angry.
I'm angry. I didn't wake up in a good mood. And that's still carried over.
Pops is doing all right.
Get your ass out.
The dogs are like
What?
lurking around the kitchen trying to take
him.
things off the counter or out of the garbage.
No.
That's Baxter.
He was
you
trying
can
to
see
get it off the counter.
You can see him. That's
Yeah, now
Baxter.
he wants a
Bad
hug.
dog.
Yeah, he knows too. He wants a hug. He wants
Yes, I know. You're okay.
No, he wants a hug.
You're okay. Yes, you are. I know what you're trying to do. I
Yeah, look, he wants me. He's not gonna be happy until
know.
he
You're
gets me.
okay, love. Yeah, he's a lab. He knows that he's in trouble, so this is what he does when he's in trouble. Exactly, Candace. Candace, who just commented, whenever she's been over here a number of times, and the dogs love her. It's actually disgusting. They'll go hang out with her in her room instead of with me in my room. It really pisses me off, but
Oh,
no,
God.
he never gets in much
Right
trouble.
in my mouth.
That's why we have trouble controlling them. We're not, strict dog owners.
No,
Look at him. I mean, he's sitting on the furniture, on the
he
couch.
still wants a hug.
He still wants to.
So he puts his forehead in my mouth and he wants kisses. That's what he was doing.
back. See,
Yeah.
that really bugs
What?
me. That bark right there, that high pitched bark. that she does to me. Like if she can't get on the bed, she'll come over in my ear.
Baxter's trying
and do
to claw
that
me
bark.
from behind. Coda's jealous.
Do we sleep in separate rooms? Who?
Yes.
Who sleeps in separate rooms?
Grandpa sleeps separate from us.
Yes, Grandpa does not sleep in our room. It's pretty close.
Nor does he sleep in the middle of us.
I'll show you the rooms just to give you an idea of, you know, that's the gate. So when we go to bed at night, in order to protect, come on in, Lava, dog right there. We close this gate right here. So Grandpa, can we lock it? Grandpa can't get out. That's Grandpa's room right there. That's Grandpa's bathroom, so it's not far. And we're just right here. So all the rooms are together. We can hear them getting up. You can see why. That's the bathroom. We can always hear them in the bathroom, and that's us right there. So we have a pretty good, you know, gauge on where he is at any time. Yeah, unless I'm just out cold, unless we're both just out cold. And even if we are both out cold, he can't get past the gate. And you know, if he's trying to open the gate, that's gonna wake us up.
You know, it's funny. People were really mentioning Grandpa's bed and how it looks uncomfortable, and he only had one pillow. Dan, he
Grandpa
has
has
like
8 pillows.
Yeah, he's got 4 regular pillows, a body pillow, and one of those
And
arm
here's
pillows.
the thing, the bed, that is the perfect bed for him because it's really low.
Mm-hmm.
He can't get onto a big bed or he would risk falling off. So that's actually the perfect bed for him because he can just get right back on. And if God forbid he ever did fall out of that bed, he's
It's
not
not-
falling
yeah.
very far. Thanks, Anna, I appreciate that.
They were just searching. They have to search for whatever they can. And it was the pillows. The pillows and
Clapping is clapping.
and how uncomfortable his bed looks.
How you doing in Mississippi? Yeah, we find the appropriate things to do by trial and error. You know, you got to find a solution to these problems. And you know, as he started wandering at night, the gate turned out to be one of the best things we
Rich
ever
Q
did.
gave us the cool.
Thank you,
idea.
Rich Q.
Yeah,
It's a great idea.
cue ball.
Is she big, sexy, Anita? You're absolutely right. Despite all the videos and what
Yes,
people
that's
see,
police now.
they really have no clue because it's not just like the moments that you see on the video. Those might be difficult moments. You have to grasp that it's a 24/7 job and it never stops. And you don't know when the next episode is going to kick in. You don't get breaks. You don't get days off. You don't get vacation unless someone comes in for you. It is a non-stop job, right? And it doesn't matter what you're doing, you've got to be prepared and ready to go whenever something pops up. People don't get that. It's not the immediate moments of the redundancy. It's the non-stop aspect of what we're doing. He could walk out of that room, or is he in there? He could walk out at any moment, you know, and have to do something. And I got to get up and go deal with it, no matter what it is. Whether it's getting him to bed, he's got to brush his teeth. He can't do that alone. You know, bathroom issues, showers sometimes if you have to. It is a major undertaking that you really can't replicate regardless of how many videos you do. Because you can't replicate the exhaustion,
Suzanne,
right?
probably not.
You can't replicate the notion of trying to do something for 3
is it a
hours, but you can't
problem
do it because you're interrupted.
That his socks are in and
That
out.
15th time, you know,
Inside
that
out,
you get
in and
interrupted.
out.
It's
Inside
hard
out and folded
to
together.
relate how that feels. Caregivers know. And there's always, you know, if you know, you know. And the caregivers, and that's why there's such a popular channel with caregivers, because they get it. They know what's happening when that camera goes off. And an hour after the camera's off, and an hour after that, and an hour after that.
When will we know?
And at 2 in the morning, and 3 in the morning, and 4 in the
You
morning.
don't know until you know. You know, you don't know until you know.
You can't. I had no clue. You can't know. You just can't. It's one of those things. It's like, you know, it's like flying in an F-16. I've never done it, but I certainly can't really articulate the experience. But if I went up in an F-16, I'd know how it felt and what it was like. And that's kind of like caregiving. It's like flying in an F-16. Thank you for the hanging lights.
Well, they were talking about
Venezuela, how are you
that.
doing?
They weren't necessarily talking about what you think they were talking about.
Maybe not. Sometimes I just go on.
Completely went off on
Cool.
a different.
But at least it was good information.
No. Basically, no one knows about the final days and if and what we're gonna do. We don't know until we know.
My hope is that one day, a long time from now, that I wake up one morning and I walk into his room and he has passed and there's a smile, a peaceful smile on his face. I want him to go in a peaceful way, maybe with all of his family around, but I prefer it just,
Sorry, Kim.
you know, where he didn't know what was going to happen. Nobody was, and he just goes peacefully. That you can't ask for a better exit from this world. And I don't know when that's going to come. You know, I don't want it to come 3 weeks after a bad fall, you know, in a hospital bed. That's what I don't want. That is also a likely possibility. Yeah, nothing is their fault. It is the disease. But people also have to realize that, you know, you have a caregiver and you have a patient. The patient clearly has a disease. The caregivers are human, and they're asked to do sometimes extraordinary tasks and duties that they have to do for a long, continuous period. And so, you know, not only you have to look at the patient, but you got to look at the caregiver. You don't get good care unless the caregiver is in a good state of mind. And you're not, and as a caregiver, I'm not always in a good state of mind because I'm
Nobody
human.
is.
I'm human.
Nobody is. Holy moly.
My dad is not hurt. We're doing everything we can to avoid that, and it's scary. And we've had close calls, and it's. I mean, he's 92. It's a matter of time.
Oh no, Shauna. Your grandmother is a spicy one. Shauna's grandmother had a bad day, convinced someone stealing all the silverware, then got mad at Grandpa. So she took his glasses, scratched them, and threw them away. What a day.
That kind of thing, thinking someone stole the silver, that's very commonplace.
My grandma
you know?
did that with my dad.
That's not uncommon.
How's the showering going?
Thanks, soul nurse.
You haven't spoken about the showering yet.
Me?
No, Shauna. Remember she was contemplating throwing her grandma in the pool because she wouldn't take a shower.
You know, a critical thought. It is so frustrating as a caregiver that the patients create the danger for themselves through the disease. You know, and it's so you just want to say, you know, if my dad fell, you know, after I told him to, you know, be careful for 5 times. It's like the human thing to do. Dad, I told you not to do that as he's laying on the floor. But you got to realize it doesn't matter what you told him because the disease has stolen that away from him. So it's a hard thing for caregivers, but the longer you do it, the easier it is. And we're doing our best, and that's all. Anytime I get a lot of DMs and a lot of stories, and my response is always, you do the best you can. That's all you can do. You do the best you can. Know you're going to fail. Jump right back on the bike. The minute you catch yourself failing, you get back on. As soon as you get your wits about you again, or you calm down, or your fuse lowers, you get right back on the bike and you start, right? And hopefully they've forgotten anything in between.
And most likely they have, but we have not, and so it takes a lot longer for us to come around.
Yeah, and that's absolutely true. Like, you know, if he's having a bad time and I'm imperfect, right? He's going to forget that I was imperfect in 5 minutes, but I'm going to carry that guilt the rest of the day. That is a true statement. Caregiver guilt, I think, is a real thing. Caregivers know.
I don't have guilt.
You don't, but I do.
No,
you don't.
You do. I don't have guilt.
I know. You are not me. I'm a more sensitive person than you. For sure.
I mean, that's unfair to say.
No, I'm saying it's absolutely true. I feel I'm more empathic and more empathetic than you, right? As a person, it's just an absolute fact.
For what?
I'm not going to argue about it, but just like I feel guilt if I'm inappropriate or I'm short with him or I yell at him. I feel guilt. That's just me. You don't. That's just you. It's not good nor bad, but that's just the way we're created. I can't be my own judge. Yeah, it's true. I don't like to judge anybody or anything because I don't feel qualified to judge other people. That barking is tough to sleep with. I went to Saratoga High School, and so did she. What did I think of the fight? What did I think of the dance? I thought it was a good dance. They danced around the ring a little bit. There was a couple of I love you, little tosses, a little couple I love you, like a cat reaching out and giving you a love bite, or a couple love bites thrown, but it wasn't really a fight. You're not happy with me?
No, I'm just.
Someone said you're not happy with me.
I mean, I just think I disagree with your comment. That's it.
You're still on that comment? Which comment you disagree with?
You don't. This is the problem, guys. This is the problem, guys.
I'm all ears. What's the problem?
The problem. You told me I'm not empathetic, and you're more empathetic.
What was your name? I'm 85, and I think I know everybody in the class. What was your last name? See, Rocky Top. She's thinking of me. Saratoga, California.
I agree. Paula.
Which was named after the Saratoga
I
in
agree,
New York.
Paula. Empath.
I pay attention to my wife. I know exactly what she's talking about. I said, you're not as sensitive to me, and that's
not
burning
what
in
you
her
said.
head. Well, I said I'm more empathetic.
Yeah, which is so ridiculous.
True. It's true.
No.
It's not a bad thing.
It is a bad thing.
All right, well.
Because you can't just give yourself a title when you don't fit the bill.
I'm saying when I do something and it affects him, I feel it more than you. You said it yourself.
No,
I
I
don't
said
feel
that,
guilty.
but you
I
said
do.
in general you're just more empathetic. That to me doesn't have anything to with empathy. My empathy is still caring for him whether I'm curt or I'm
Empathy
sweet.
is about how they feel and your understanding of how they feel.
Exactly.
I mean, if you can, putting yourself in their shoes. Robbie is really. Have you sent her a picture? Are you guys corresponding? Because I'm a little worried. Are you being quiet?
You were well. There's a couple people I want to get after, but I'm not.
Well,
I'm
I'm
trying
not about this.
I'm trying to not respond. So, yes.
Self-praise. Was I praising myself? I wasn't really praising myself or comparing myself to anybody except my wife. Oh, date nights in Lake Tahoe are awesome. That's where I wrote Rough Patch in Tahoe. My favorite poem. You guys want to hear that?
No.
What? You don't want to hear Rough Patch? That's a really good poem.
Yeah. Everything is about us.
What do you want me to write about? Someone else? I mean, when you write poetry or you write, journal type stuff or stories, typically the inspiration is from your own life. And that was a great story too. That was a real story. I remember exactly what I was thinking when I wrote it. And we were fighting, and then we went to bed that night, and it was just it's all there. It's all laid out in the poem. It's called Rough Patch. You guys want to hear it? I can't read it?
Read it if you want to.
All right. I gotta find it here. It's ready for this. My absolute favorite poem. I think it's one of the best poem I ever wrote. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to play it for you. How do you get to the bottom? There we go. All right, I can get it right here. Let's see. Here it is. I'm going to play it for you. All right? You guys are going to listen.
The body lay silent in a sea of loneliness, clinging to the side of the large bed.
I'll start it over.
So intense, you can. The body lay silent in a sea of loneliness, clinging to the side of the large bed. The quiet is so intense, you can feel your heartbeat. In a desperate yet courageous moment, a hand slowly wanders across the divide, and for the briefest of moments feels the seduction of warm flesh. In that instant, the seeds of hope begin to awaken the soul. That distant yet familiar feeling of connection tickles your fingertips. In that fleeting moment, the possibility of redemption feels almost palpable. Sadly, in an instant, it's over as the grand gesture is brutally rebuffed by a lack of reciprocation. The hand retreats and the body goes limp. Sadness washes in to console the loneliness. The body lay silent in a sea of loneliness, clinging to the side of the large bed.
That's it. I wish I could have read it. Could you hear it? Yeah, I made it corny, but it really is a good poem. You can listen to it for yourself. It's at the very beginning of my page, like the 5th video I've ever posted. I know my shirt's backwards. It was about a night. We were fighting. We went to Tahoe, and I mean, it was a bad fight. And we've been fighting for a week or two, and it was like, hopefully Tahoe can kind of bring it back, and it didn't. Whatever. And I was angry. You know, we were both angry. Yet when I got to bed, I still, had to go for it. You got to give it a try every time you go to bed. And then, of course, it was rebuffed in bed. And then I woke up at 5 in the morning and I took a 10-mile walk and wrote that poem on the walk. Robbie, I'll write that when it happens. And I'm going to title it Robbie. Is she mad? I don't know if she's mad. I mean, she's mad at. That was about. I wrote that about 10 years ago. I think 10 years ago. We still have videos of my dad. Absolutely. Are you getting done or what?
Yeah.
All right. You want to get off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to go to bed last night at 6:30.
I know, but we
And
had that plumbing issue.
We.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna take off. It is Monday, so we'll be back on Wednesday. Thanks again for hanging out with us. I'm always amazed at how many of you stick around to watch, and appreciate it. And thank you so much. We will see you guys next time.
See you in the morning. Bye.